was having a little bit of a OBS trouble there. I don't know. Does it sound okay? Sound okay? Is that all right? Prince, how did you write the beautiful ones? Yeah, how did you write that one? How's that one go? Forgot how that one went. Check, check. It's working though, right? You've been playing acoustic all week. 12s are tearing up your fingers. Yeah, I could see that happening. I gotta get a better clean tone for this amp, for this pedal. Diddle-it-do-do. So how's the picture? Does the picture look good? I don't know. Sometimes I think it looks weird. It sounds okay though. It sounds. Does this bother anybody? This microphone and camera? Is that in the way? Isn't Carlos Santana in the hospital or something? He's sick. He's got COVID or something. He restringed it with 11. I like 11s on acoustics. My noise suppressor's kicking out in there. Oh, I don't know what I'm playing tonight. I went on late. This is C minor. Europe. It was fun. I'm scared to be on a plane anywhere right now. So how'd you guys find me on YouTube? The algorithm? Oh, it was a bad note there. Hello. I'm having a pretty good stream. I just started, so Shauna Jones likes it. Is it Shanna or Shauna? What is it? Oh, you're replying to Blue Strap. Googled after crashed and burned. That's cool. Diddle-doo. I've never been to Belgium. I don't even know where that is. You guys are adventure seekers. I would love to do that, but I'm too paranoid. Too paranoid to go. Timmers, hello. Hey, Metal Fit. Well, this is my warm-up. I haven't really played. Well, I played a little bit today, but it was mostly teaching. So what I do is I hook up all this stuff up, and I just sometimes I tune my guitar, and then I'll pick a random back track, and this will be my warm-up. So that's why it sounds kind of, I don't know, maybe it sounds good, maybe it won't. Broke my string, I think. I think I broke it. I think it's on its way. You heard how it plunked? You heard it? Gonna break. You think I'll break a string tonight? think it depends. Scared to bend the string. So what's new, guys? What's going on? Anything exciting? Nothing exciting going on. Here comes the Ibanez. Well, not yet. No, I don't got the Ibanez yet. I have all these themes, and I don't know which one's which is what. I don't know. I think I got rid of my... Oh, don't tell me I got rid of my full screen setup. I did. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. There's the full screen one. Nothing here. Evening of TV. Yeah, I keep on watching I'm watching. I'm in season 4 of Saint Elsewhere. Drinking wine. Oh. Season 4 of Saint Elsewhere. That's great, right? I'm watching old TV shows. Pluto is free. I like Pluto. I like Tubi. Tubi's a good one. He's like not in his 90s. But did you know who's the chief doctor, the oldest one, right? The one who has cancer, and he has cancer. That guy, he lived to be 106, I think, years old. He like died like a few years ago. And he was old on that show. That was like amazing. Zachary, you love my style. Thanks. Yeah, you were mentioning Saint Elsewhere last week. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've been addicted to Saint Elsewhere. It's really good. The storylines are getting kind of weird though in later seasons. Can you play Nutshell? I don't know. I don't. I probably I'd listen to it, but I don't want to get banned on YouTube. She's got Betty Davis eyes. How's Betty Davis eyes goes? She'll tease you. Something. Got Betty Davis eyes. Yeah, because last time I did a someone we were doing a Hendrix song. We were doing a Hendrix song, and it shut down my YouTube live feed, and then it gave me a warning saying, you know, it's not a strike, but it's a warning for 90 days. If you do it again, it'll be a strike. And then if you get so many strikes, you'll get your channel taken down. I'm like, I don't want that. Anything bluesy. Let's do something bluesy then. Okay. Is this screen bother? Is this too much screen for everybody? City Night Blues in D minor. I might get fined on this one because this guy, he likes his I don't know, this guy's I don't know. He might flag me. Blues backing track. Let's see. Something bluesy. What's this? Redemption Blues. Redemption Blues Rock. I don't know what this is. In E. Is this bluesy? I don't know. I feel like this is kind of weird. You saw me at the concert? Really? That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, lessons is always good to get for a little, you know. Try them out. Try lessons out. See if it helps you, answers your questions. I don't know if I know the blues though. How about something sloppy? To me that was sloppy. Thanks, Zachary. You were at the. I said hello to you. Where I didn't stay long. I only watched like Eric Johnson. I watched Eric Johnson and someone before Eric Johnson, and I stayed for a little bit of Stevie. I was gonna say Stevie Ray Vaughan. No, Kenny Wayne Shepherd. I stayed for a little bit of him, and then I left. One blues strat. I don't know what that era means. That's pretty crazy. I've never seen that era before. I play a lot of songs that are like over 10 minutes long. What other type style jam tracks do you think I should go for? What other ones? We were stage front. Yeah. I tried to get... I was on the side. The front side, too. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. I'm hoping to see I saw Stray Cats there, too. I'm hoping to see some more. There used to be a blues. There used to be one. I have no idea what to play. Let's see if I can find another blues. Another blues baggy track. I don't know what that one is. That. Trying to find a good one. There's a. I don't know how good this one is. I do like the Bullet Boys. All I'm doing is playing blues pentatonic. You know? Ooh. Arpeggios there. A minor pentatonic. Right there, I'm concentrating on the D note. Back to the A root. Now there's a crazy chord here. F7. E7. back to A, right? Now I'll play it in a different position. Still an A minor pentatonic. That F7's coming up. E7. Back to A minor. Let's go to a different position now. Always landing on the root makes it sound like home, right? F7, E7. Try a different position right here. You gotta know where all your roots are, your A's and your of the chords. D minor chord. There's your D. D. Comes at F7. E. A. And then you do this after a while and you start figuring out where they are. You use your ear. Different position. This is another way to do it. Play the chords behind it. Throwing a lick, right? Chord. Very important to know the chords you play. So when you play, it's like you want to try to outline the chord. For me, anyway, I try to outline the chord, so you could kind of hear. I hope like what I'm playing. So if I'm playing that A minor. And you get that. So you can hear those chord progressions. I can go anywhere and outline whatever chord I want. It'll sound weird, but you'll be like, oh, he's switching all over the place. Little wing. No. Hey, BB. Clap, clap, clap. Can't believe it's May. I can't believe it's May. Wow. How should you approach improvising guitar? Well, YouTube has tons of backing tracks and diagrams and everything that you can do that. Just keep on jamming to those, and also learning a lot of covers and learning their phrasing, learning how, like, I remember learning Kiss songs, and the one lick, it was the blue, it was like a Chuck Berry lick, but it's like they got the, or Jimmy Page, you know, it's like stuff like that. Start learning how that works and be like, oh, I can fit that in there. So when you're playing A, that's one lick. You got another lick, you can have unison bends. It's like, that's great. So you mix those together. Practicing your hammer-ons and pull-ups. Especially in bends, making sure your bends are nice and in tune. Practicing those would be good. No, he would never have me on his channel. I'm like teeny tiny in the YouTube world. I'm tiny. I only have like 15 viewers, 15 people in YouTube. It's gonna be your birthday in 11 days. Well, happy birthday if I don't see you. Yeah, Gilmore does have some really good, nice bands. That's, you know. Really nice bands. What's everybody's weekend like? Oh, I would do great for my channel. But I'm more of like a, I don't know, I've been just going live. I don't have any content really, just live chats mostly on YouTube, because I like interacting more than like trying to answer questions like live. I should try to do more content, like maybe but I feel like everything's been done, right? If I said, yeah, this Eddie Van Halen, you know. I mean, I could throw out some Eddie Van Halen licks. Like, this is ones he does that's really nice in A. I could do that, but I feel like there's a billion channels like that, don't you think? But I'll try anyways. I'm gonna try it anyways. But please like and subscribe, and so there might be tips and tricks and everything else on this channel. I'm drunk, and you're just entertaining me. You're drunk on a Wednesday? That's wild. Yeah, I could talk about that. I should film it one day, like how I hook up. Excuse me. I hook up my gear for a show. It's different every time. It's like a different. I'll use a different amp or I'll use a different setup. It all depends on the place I'm playing at. I could share my this preset if you like this one on this Tone X pedal if you have Tone X. Tiny tip that helps a lot. Go deep into it. I see a lot of videos like they'll say they'll start out and they'll talk for like 10 minutes until they get to the lick. You know, and it's like all I want to know is how to play the lick. Just show me the lick. It's like, why are you talking about it for 10 minutes? Nathan's one of the best streamers on there on Twitch. He's like total, like, I don't know, it's like his songs are amazing. His whole essence, his vibe, everything is just he's like one of the best. You know, he doesn't have anything crazy going on, like gimmick wise or anything. He just listens, let's just go, let's play, let's make it. And then he has this crazy sound. Then he lays down the bass and he gets on a real drum kit, which is awesome. And then he'll just start singing and making the track, and it's like, and the quality of it just sounds so good in your ears. You're like, this is great. And he goes, oh, this is just a demo. I'm like, man, that's like high quality demo right there. That's finished to me. You watch me change strings. Come on. That's a nice lick to do. Do a major scale. But mute it. I like the sound of that. It sounds really percussive. You do what you feel. I don't know what I feel. Sexy blues? I don't know that Bridge of Sighs song. Lita Ford and Ozzy. I feel sad playing that song. I would love to play Jason Becker's stuff. His stuff's really hard. I would have to sit there for a while to listen to it and play it, learn it. That's a nice compliment. He's like an amazing studio guy. His channel's one of the greatest too. I like his channel better than Rick's channel. How the fingers feel different. I'm not a good slide player. You know, I can fake it. Yeah, this guitar's not made for slide. It's too low of action. I don't know Nick Johnson. Who's Nick Johnson? Mostly I don't know these songs. I know I heard them. I may have played them maybe once or something twice, but I don't know them as well as I like to know them. Wish I could get the solo for Bullet Boy's backing track, so I won't get copyrighted. Just a solo section. Well, this lick, I don't know what he's doing there. It sounds like he's going between a like. It sounds very weird. I'll figure that out. I'll figure it out. I don't think I've seen any tabs or any music anywhere playing that solo correctly. Am I what? An economic what? A comic legato player? What? It sounds melodic minor. It does, doesn't it? I think to me, it just looks like he's mixing together the minor pentatonic, the major pentatonic together, but he's creating this diminished. Not understand. I see him do it. I'm thinking he's bending here because the progression is I think that's the progression. Let me see if I can record that. Can I record this? No, I don't know if I can record this progression. Something like that, right? So then, let's see if I can play over that. Where's the guitar? Where is it? I'm sorry, I'm using myself. I think that's the progression. I'm not sure. I think that's the progression of the song, right? I don't know. It'd help if my guitar was a little bit louder. Yeah, so I love that solo. I think that solo is awesome. Did I just get rated? Gamut? I say it right. Am I saying everybody's name wrong tonight? 43 viewers. What? How was your stream? Thank you for coming in. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on here tonight, Gamut. I just like that solo. That's Bullet Boy's Smooth Up In Ya. It's like, you need to get to bed. But thank you. Yeah, I know it's late. Thank you for bringing your people over for a little bit. I'm out of tune because that E string's gonna blow. Have I ever learned any metal songs? No, I never really learned anything really heavy, other than like Megadeth stuff, you know. I totally was learning that whole thing, and then I stopped and I forgot. So I had to go back. And learn Boogie Shoes. And also what do you call it song? Bruno Mars. That's the stuff I'm stuck with now. I need a band that plays something I can jam to, you know. Hey, Jetstar. This is heavy, right? That track goes on for like another 5 minutes. Oh, thank you guys for following. Thanks for guys for hanging out with me tonight on YouTube and Twitch and Kick if you're on Kick. I'm not sure I'm on Kick though, but mostly on YouTube and Twitch tonight. So please go over to YouTube and like, subscribe, comment, do the things that you do over there. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to go live more on there, on both channels really, but try to build it up. Tell me what you'd like to see. That was filthy. This is a weird Wednesday night. I never go on a Wednesday, do I? It's rare I'm on a Wednesday night. Not doing any song requests tonight, but I will next time. We'll do some song requests my next stream. Seeing who can we raid tonight? Is anybody like to raid? Come. You can hear some Steve I. I do love Steve I. I do like Zach Wild in there. Yes. Oh, awesome! Thank you for subscribing. I don't see anybody. No one's really streaming on Wednesdays that I know. Not a lot of guitar players. That was a cool riff though. Whoever made this backing track. I really like that one. How do I split? I don't use voice meter. I had problems with voice meter. I'm going through an interface and I have my guitar going in one channel and my microphone in the other. I'm using a DAW. I'm using Cakewalk. It's BandLab Cakewalk. I've been using it since, I don't know, since it's been out like, I don't know, 20, 30 years or something, right? And for it to communicate, I don't know if OBS has fixed the ASIO thing issue. Because it doesn't, I don't know if they have the plugin now for it, but it didn't like ASIO for audio, right? So I was like, how am I gonna get this to work with OBS? So what I do is everything is going into my DAW, and what I'm using for drivers is this software called ASIO Pro. And it can be a little bit intimidating. This software, this ASIO Link Pro. Now the guy that made it, you used to have to buy it, and then I guess the guy passed away, and so but everybody wanted this software, so whoever's, I don't know if you can read the story online. They reverse engineered it. They figured out how to do it. Someone recoded it, and they were allowed to do it, and then they gave it away for free. And this software is like a in between, like a router kind of software, where it's like I choose this ASIO Link Pro as my drivers, and it takes control of my whole system. Okay, so I'm able to create tracks in my DAW for like track one's microphone. So I have my microphone, and I can put tons of effects on it. I can put reverb. You know, I could record this whole session, separate tracks and everything. I can do that, so I can have that in there. My track number 2 is YouTube, so I can adjust the volumes of YouTube, you know, on my DAW as well. My third is my guitar. I can use VST plugins and anything I want there, and I have 2 other inputs on it. I have a 4 input PreSonus interface, so I can put into another microphone and have someone else talk or whatever, or 4 different inputs. And then I play YouTube, and I play these backing tracks. And the problem I was having before without using this ASIO Link Pro, I was using Voicemeeter, I was using the Banana or whatever it was called, all this other stuff. I was having out of sync issues. It would feel like it was in sync with me, like I'll be playing along with the backing track and I'll be on time. But to you'll be watching it. I would be either ahead or behind the track. So it was like that was, I couldn't have that. I want everything in sync with each other, and the cameras and everything. I use webcams and stuff, and it was very hard to figure out at first, and then especially the ASIO Link Pro, getting that to work. But if you look it up, it's a very powerful thing, and I don't know if you can get Voicemeeter to work. That's great. I couldn't do it. This thing, I've been doing it now for years with this software, and it's great. The guitar sounds clean. Got my microphone. I can mute it. I can mute the microphone. I can mute the guitar. I can pan my guitar. Hopefully it's in stereo, right? It's in stereo too. That was another thing. I couldn't get stereo recordings. All my stuff was like, yeah, it wasn't stereo before. It was all mono. And when I first started, everything was mono, and but I finally got it to work with stereo. But you see all these other streamers. I don't know how they do it. Either they're doing it like they're having all their guitar stuff, and then they're going into a mixer, and then all that mixer they're going into their interface, and then it's from there. But for me, I'm like, I don't know. I got it to work where I can play YouTube videos on my computer. Everything's in sync. Yeah, it was a process. But I bet you now, after years, I haven't really looked. I bet maybe OBS has something else now that I don't need to do all this workaround stuff. But I don't know. But for me, this is what it works. I go with what works. Yeah, ASIO Link Pro with Cakewalk. Yes. Yeah, I'm using my DAW it's my mixer. Yes. So my DAW is like It's like if it's set up to like I could record, you know. It's like I have my reverb
pitch shifters and weird stuff.
and just like I just did for that Bullet Boys thing, I just recorded a track right here and then you know. And I don't know, a lot of people use Macs and stuff too, and maybe it's easier to use on a Mac. But I've seen a lot of people do the same thing I'm doing, but I don't know what they're using. I don't know how they're streaming, and sometimes I try to ask questions, and they don't really answer. You know, it's like they want to hide it. I'm like, why do you want to hide like what you're doing? Share what you're doing. Like I want to know how to stream like that too. Um, but they're like, oh, I don't really share my. I go, what kind of looper are you using? Well, it's I don't really tell you. It's like, what? Why not? That's kind of weird. Anybody asks me questions like, what guitar are you using? I'm using this Fender guitar. What you using for your guitar sound? Oh, I'm using this little Tonex pedal with a Bogner preamp in it, or Bogner amp in it. You know, what kind of delays you were using? Oh, I'm using Guitar Rig 5, and I'm using delays and choruses in there. That's all I'm using the Guitar Rig 5 for right now, is for the choruses. The choruses and delays. Yeah. I don't know why people they want to keep their secrets. They want to keep their secrets. And another thing is like, I don't have a lot of money to spend on crazy gear. Like there's some people out there that have like an $800 crazy mixer thing and $2,000 cameras, and even like this stand here I have, this stand, this was like $8, you know. It's $8. And it's sturdy, it's okay, you know. It's not the greatest, but you know, I seen them go for like $80. I'm like, what do I need, an $80 one, or could a $9 one or $8 one work? Right. This microphone, this is a $40 mic, or usually I think it's $100, but I bought it used, and it was like $40. I think it sounds pretty good. I think it's clear, you know, for vocals. Yeah, that is one thing like I had to buy, like, because I was doing bigger shows and I didn't want to mess with stuff, so I saved up and I bought one of the, you know, the Fractal unit, because I read a lot of reviews on it, so I had to buy the Fractal XFX one. So that's like that's a big expense there. That was big, and it's been pretty good. I think I got my money's worth for the last 3 years out of it. No, I got the FM9 Turbo, FM9 Turbo, not the Mark II, just the you know, not the first one, not the first FM9, but just FM9 Turbo. Stothy's here. Rating? Are you ready? Were you streaming? Of course you were. I was just about to end. Yeah, there's a lot of patches. I'm doing okay. It's been a rough week. Rough weekend. Hey, Jolene, number 3. That's all I got, guys. That's all I got for tonight. Where should we go? Where should we go now? Should we go somewhere totally weird, like we'd never go to? Like raid someone totally different. That's what I just did? What? I'm trying to see who can we raid that I have no clue. Oh, you're on live right now. You're still live. Are you on live right now? No, I guess you're not. Because I'm going through the list. And I'm like, it says you're live. Let's go somewhere else. Sailor Jazz Drummer live. I want to go somewhere totally different. What's this one? A Nightmare. Who's this person?
Okay, here we go. This is gonna be our last song, everybody.
Oh, she's ending.
Thank you so much for hanging out. I have the...
We want someone who's just starting, right? Do. Where do we go now? Last song raid. Should we do this? No, that would be mean, right? I don't see Yosh. here's one about Sally. Sally Wallach. Playing all originals. It's a nice vibe. That's a nice vibe though. Let's see. I'm just looking around, Unless you want drums. There's someone reading a book. This one's Buffalo Wild Wings are just wings to a guy like me. What? I don't know what that's about. Which anime songs live rent free in your head? That's another one. There's so many streamers. How do you even get noticed? What's my favorite arpeggio to play? My favorite arpeggio to play is, if you're still on, is the seventh arpeggio. I like those. It's late, but I like those ones. Those are my favorites. There's so many. Where do we go now? Keep coming back as drummer. Let's see. This one, this drummer. Jazz drummer. Oh, but there's nothing playing. Oh, she's over. That's why. Everybody's ending their streams. Maybe we won't stream anybody tonight.
I'll be right. Sickness and in health.
Caffeinated noises. Okay, let's see this one. The Coffee Elf. Let's go the Coffee Elf. This sounds really good. Ooh, I like this. Thank you guys for everything too. Thanks Dothy for rating. Thanks everybody else for rating. Let's go see the Coffee Elf. This is new to me, and I love piano. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for everything. Bye, YouTube.